I found this story where it shouldn't have been, and once you hear it, it doesn't let go.
It was 3:17 a.m. on Valentine's night when my doorbell rang once. Not twice, not a mistake, just one clean press like whoever was out there knew I was awake. I didn't move at first. I listened to the rain tap the window and watched the shadow under my door. Then my phone lit up with no sound, like it was afraid. If you're listening alone tonight, like, share, and subscribe to Bloody Chapter. Because some gifts don't come with a receipt. They come with a warning. Written and told by Mr. D. My story. I went to the peephole and saw nothing but hallway darkness and a wet box placed perfectly on my doormat, centered like it had been measured. No footsteps, no elevator, no neighbor door, just a box. I cracked the door and cold air slid in like a hand. The package was plain brown paper with my full name written in neat cursive, and my stomach tightened because I knew the handwriting. My mother's. My mother has been gone for years. I brought the box to my kitchen table, water dripping onto the wood, and told myself there was a logical explanation. Prank. Coincidence. Old handwriting copied, but my hands were already shaking as I peeled the paper back. It came off too easily, like it wanted me to open it. Inside was a smaller heart-shaped box, black with a faint red sheen like dried petals, and a bone-colored card on top that read, "Say yes, and it stays." I muttered, "Yes to what?" And my phone buzzed again. A new app icon had appeared by itself. A little heart-shaped delivery truck. It opened without me touching it. White screen. Black text. "Welcome back, Mr. D." My throat closed. I tried to delete it. I couldn't. I turned my phone off. It turned itself back on. The app showed one order. Valentine delivery awaiting confirmation. And one button. Yes. No, no, no exit, no back. Just yes. I stared at it and felt watched, not by a person, by something patient. The heart-shaped box made a faint clicking sound, like it was settling into place. The rain outside got heavier, and I swore I wasn't going to press it. Then the smell rose from the box, a perfume I hadn't smelled in years, the one she used to wear, and my chest tightened like grief had fingers. I opened the heart box, tissue paper folded perfectly, a small glass bottle of that perfume, unopened, a single chocolate wrapped in silver, and beneath it, a tiny velvet pouch. I didn't want to touch the pouch. I touched it anyway, and inside was an engagement ring. My ring, the one I bought and never gave, the one I hid so deep I convinced myself I'd lost it. The room tilted, because no one should have been able to find it. My phone pulsed faintly like a heartbeat. Say yes, and it stays. The lonely part of me wanted it to stay. That weak part that hears rain and thinks maybe the universe owes him one soft night. My finger hovered over yes, and beneath the button a thin line appeared like a signature line. Not for a name, for a mark. I pressed yes. The screen flashed bright white. The heart icon filled in like something had been fed. The perfume bottle felt warmer when I picked it up, like it had a pulse. Then my front door clicked softly, not opening, just unlocking. I froze, staring at it. My phone updated. Delivery confirmed. Next delivery, 1:59. Next, I whispered, and the app answered with a line that made my stomach drop. Next delivery, someone you love. Under it, a real name appeared. Someone who still checks on me when I go quiet. Someone with a key to my place. My hands went numb, and the screen flickered to a photo taken from inside my apartment. Me at the table holding the ring, staring at my door. I hadn't taken it. I hadn't heard anything. And beneath it the app wrote, like a thank you note. Thank you for proving your love. The doorbell rang again. Once, and this time the sound came from inside the house. I didn't go to the door right away. My legs felt unplugged. My phone showed the countdown ticking down like my fear had been scheduled. 1:41, 1:40. I tried calling them. The call failed instantly. No ringing, no voicemail. I tried texting. The message wouldn't send. Then the app typed back for me. Don't worry, love is on the way. I threw the phone onto the couch like it burned. I shoved the heart-shaped box into a kitchen cabinet and slammed it shut. I checked the deadbolt. Chain on. Checked again. The doorbell rang, softer, polite. My phone buzzed. Terms. If you refuse delivery, we collect in person. I whispered. I never agreed. And the app answered with a frozen screenshot of my finger pressing yes. You signed. Then the cabinet clicked from the inside. Not a rattle. A click, like a latch being tested. I stepped toward it, heart hammering, and listened. A faint scrape like paper sliding. I yanked it open and the heart-shaped box was sitting there again, centered, clean, like it had never moved. The bone card on top had changed. Love must be witnessed. My phone buzzed with a live location pin. For them. Moving toward my building. Closer. Closer. I grabbed my keys, ready to run, ready to intercept. But when I opened my apartment door, the hallway outside wasn't my hallway. It was longer, darker, stretched like a bad dream. The exit sign glowed a sick red, and the rain sound wasn't outside anymore. It was in the corridor, dripping from the ceiling in slow, heavy drops. I slammed my door shut and backed away, breath shaking. My phone updated. Delivery window open. I turned and saw a pen on my coffee table that hadn't been there a second ago. Glossy black. Beside a thin card with a faint pink border. Sign here. I picked it up and the paper felt wrong. Too soft. Too warm. I dropped it like it was alive. Then I heard a voice on the other side of my door. Gentle. Familiar. Using my name the way only someone who loves you can use it. Mr. D? Are you awake? My stomach dropped. I rushed to the peephole and saw them standing there in the dim light, hair slightly wet, cheeks pink from the cold, holding a small brown package. And on the package, my mother's handwriting again. Their eyes looked glazed, like sleepwalking. I whispered their name, and they smiled faintly and they said if I deliver it, you'll finally be happy. My phone buzzed hard. Proof of love. Ready. A new button appeared. Complete. Under it. One signature ends the waiting. I realized the truth then. It wasn't delivering gifts. It was delivering leverage. Using your sweetest memories like bait, then charging you in the only currency that hurts. The people tied to your heart. I cracked the door against the chain and grabbed their wrist through the gap, trying to pull them back, trying to wake them. Their skin was cold, too cold, and the app vibrated like it approved. Contact confirmed. They whispered, half asleep, just sign it. And it stops. The hallway behind them darkened like something tall leaned closer to listen. I saw a shape at the far end, an umbrella that wasn't catching any rain. A courier silhouette that didn't move right. I slammed the door shut and turned away, shaking. The pen on my table rolled by itself and stopped perfectly beside the signature line. The app flashed a message. You already did. And my stomach turned because I remembered it after I pressed yes, the tiny sting on my fingertip. The single dot of red I wiped away without thinking. My phone displayed a contract I'd never seen, signed with my fingerprint. Then it buzzed softly, like a Valentine whisper. Delivery complete. I threw the deadbolt open, yanked the door wide, and the hallway was normal again. Clean, quiet, no dripping ceiling, no red wound of an exit sign, and they were standing there blinking like they'd just woken up. Hands empty now, confused. Did I knock? They asked. Relief hit me so hard I almost collapsed. I pulled them inside, locked the door, held them like the world was trying to steal them through the walls. They laughed softly, thinking I was being romantic. Then my phone buzzed one final time, and the screen showed a photo of us taken just now. Warm, intimate. Except in the dark reflection of my TV, a courier silhouette stood inside my apartment holding a heart-shaped box. Under the photo, one sentence appeared like a love note. Thank you, Mr. D. We'll see you next Valentines. And from my kitchen cabinet, something clicked. Slow, satisfied, like a lock closing, like love being stored away until it's needed again.